Kapta Long Chen Yang Ba De Yong Wa Jian De Zhe Wu Zhong Ce Pel Man Ga Da Re Te Wa Ngam Song Jin Qian Be Yi Xin Bar La Xiang Ce Lo Na se chu jing ku lo ku zhe di ca de cheng zhe le qian bo dan zang qiu zhong de gong ba nian yan de tu nu nam kan zhe la xiang ce lo Ter den ba da bo jam den de zhe pa ce lan do zang de ba ye ge wen zhou wa gan jie xue ba yong de xin ye jian zhe dong cong ba de xiong xie ba jie ge zhen zhe dang kou dong ge qi jie dang xin kan dong jie jian chen qiu zong bo jian zhe wa tian de ku ma dao song jie ba de xiong La de jing a su wa da ben de dao so gong na ni ba sa xiu se ni dang en pong da zhe xie wa dang qu dong zhe xin pi ran zhe de su Khi tu jie xiao ji ri sen chang yan ji ma de de jie pong yang ba si jian lang bo da wo jie bo ge xiao ji jian wu qi la xiang ce lo Zhe gong ni zuo wo jiu da ma zhe sa qian de la gong ba deng po ni nan nen ji den de nan qiu ji song de jin qi ba jiu la xiang ce lo Bo ga den la ye ye ni xiang na jia lu ka de yang jia long se xiu nan ba ne ye ca de te wa dang jiang den la ye la la xiang ce lo Gong de ma ma jin jin che de xiao ji zhong de yao ne ru zhen zhe se qi ne se san ce ka de yi se song cang me de ge la xiang ce lo Zhe ge ye xue wo zhe de ni che de nan da zhong ni wo zha se ni ren zan ni zhang de ge de zhe de ni xiang dong zha la xiang ce lo Jie lu ka de long qian yang ba
Touch the leg again. Welcome back to Trikaya practice and shower of blessings Guru Yoga Tsok. So let's begin. Once again, please generate the altruistic motivation of the Bodhisattva to think thinking of bringing all sentient beings to the state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. That we're going to engage in this Trikaya practice and the shower of blessings Guru Yoga Tsok. So we'll begin with Ngondro. Please have your Ngondro text ready. Khenpo Kansha Chiku Yolan Teso Treve Chinla Nel Jurun Ningla Shode Ai Ho Motsara Che Ho Tsring Lume Tenge Gombo Lama Ken Del Joro Dine Shindo Ne Paraka Ketse Meta Chewe Cheche Gede Leke Jure Luwan Kamsum Korwa Dunga Chanse Ngan Jene Dalo Chela Jurwarasho Lume Tenge Gombo Lama Ken Del Jor Dine Shindu Nepara Ketse Meta Chewe Cheche Gede Leke Jure Luwan Kamsum Korwa Dunga Janse Ngan Jene Dalo Chela Jurwarash Lume Tenge Gombo Lama Ken Del Jor Dine Shintu Paraka Kitse Meta Chewe Cheche Gede Leke Jude Luwan Kamsum Korwa Dunga Janse Ngan Jene Dalo Chela Jurwarash Changchun Ningbo Matombar Lama Kenjo Sumla Changsun Duzun Changchun Ningbo Matombar Lama Kenjo Sumla Changsun Duzun Changchun Ningbo Matombar Lama Kenjo Sumla Changsun Korwa Matombar Majur Semjen Kunge Pendedro Tane Zunde Korwa Matombar Majur Semjen Kunge Pendedro Tane Zunde Korwa Matombar Majur Semjen Kunge Pendedro Kunge Ludan Longche Ben Soni Zoche Kenjo Sumlambo Sera Kunge Ludan Longche Ben Soni Zoche Kenjo Sumlambo Sera Kunge Ludan Longche Ben Soni Zoche Kenjo Sumlambo Semir me be kule dutse chumba drip janjur Sadu samaya manupalaya benza sadu tenu pati sadu me ba sudu khay me ba subu khay me ba anurato me ba Sarva siddhi me prayatsa sarva kama sutsame cetam shiryam kuru hum ha Bhagavan sarva samaya santo Vajra sadhu samaya manupalaya benza sadhu tenu bhatir sadir dame bha sudhu khaim bha subhu khaim bha sarva siddhi me prayatsa sarva kama sutsame cetam shiryam kuru hum ha Bhagavan sarva tathagata benza mame mudza benza bha mahasamaya santo Sadhu samaya manupalaya benza sadhu tenu bhatir sadir dame bha sudhu khaim bha subhu khaim bha anurato me bha Sava siddhi me prayatsa sava kama sutsame citam shiryam guru ha Bhagavan sarva tathagata benza mame mudza benza bha mahasamaya sato Benza sato benza sato benza sato benza sato Dana danje roche Nel Jordan Kairu Tsawe Lama Peme Koroshin Malun Duben Ko Tsawe Lama Chola Sawande Tiche Bando Sumdo Tuje Zon De Sum Junche Me Par Chingelo the sum sangye malu de beko sawe lama chola sewa de Tiche bando sundu tu jezon de sum junche me par chingendo de sum sangye malu de beko sawe lama chola sewa de Tiche bando sundu tu jezon de sum junche me par chingendo Guru Kaya Waka Chita Sindhi Jurante Merme Ngai Rikdon Denge Lame Rang Sharata Mila Sawande Sablam Pawai Chombar Chingelo Gumbo Ba Mila Sawande Sablam Pawai Chombar Chingelo Gumbo Ba Mila Sawande Sablam Pawai Chombar Chingelo Che ge tsar che ma jur do la pang ba me pa tang do den lab che ge me do bar sho tan ni lu dang long che ge tsar che ma jur do la pang ba me pa tang do den lab che ge me do bar sho tan ni lu dang long che ge tsar che ma jur do la pang ba me pa tang Toden love chain gig me do para sho lo che son ring lo che zam leng sa son cha para ka ro ju chon son na wa dang mi dra de son ge le sho Yatsen choge ngodro nye pema june sheso kondo kando mambu koi kege jeso kando jinge lapche sheso se guru pema sinde Jang Tsang Pema Geso and Dongbo Yatsen Choge Ngodro Ne Pema June Sheso Kondo Kando Mamben Koi Kege Jeso Dandro Jinge Loche Sheso Sun Guru Pema Sinde jang samay pema kesoy dongbo yatsen choge ngodo nye pema june sheso kodoy kandroy mambe goy kege jeso dalroy jenge lalche sheso sen goro pema se de Okay, page 20. It's like turning short Namke nesu namkai gangwa ye lama ye dam kandre sonam dang sangye chedam pabe geden lai dadan drokun gebe chansun che Sangye chedan tsoge chonam lai jancho bardo dani chasun che dagi jinso gibe senam ke drolai pencher sangye drombarasho. In the sky filled to the reaches of space are the assembly of lamas, idams and hakinis, Buddhas, Dharma, and Sanghas of noble beings. I and all beings respectfully take refuge in them. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Sanghas, I go for refuge until Buddhahood. Through the merit of my generosity and other perfections, may I accomplish Buddhahood for the benefit of sentient beings. Namke nesu namkai gangwa ye lama yedam kandre tsonam da sangye chedan pabe genden lai dadan drogun gebe jamsun che sangye chedan tsoge chonam lai jancho bardo dani jamsun che dagi jinso gebe senam ge Drolai pencher sangye drumbara hansho Dadan taye semje nam yene sangye yimbala Yimbara shembe dani do jancho chonto semge hendo Semjen tamjen dewa dan dewe judan dembara juroche Dunga dan dunga ge judan jawara juru che Dunga mebe dewa dan midre wara juru che Nere chadan dan jalwe tanyom tseme pala nebara juru che. Back to page 21. I and all boundless sentient beings are Buddhas from the primordial beginning. In order to realize this nature, I cultivate the supreme mind of awakening. May all sentient beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never part from happiness, which is free from suffering. May they abide in boundless equanimity, free from the desire and hatred to near and far. Back to page 21. Dadan taye semjen nam yene sangye yimbala Yimbara shembe dani do jancho chodo semge do Semjen tamjen dewa dan dewe judan dembara juru che Dunga dan dunga ge judan jawara juru che Dunga mebe dewa dan midre wara juru che Nere chadan dan jalwe Tanyom tseme pala nebara juru che. Page 22. Page 22. Those in as many worlds as there are in the 10 directions, the lions of human, the Tathagatas of the 3 times. To all of them without exception, I offer prostrations with my body, speech, and mind with faith. Through the power of my prayer for the excellent noble conduct, in the actual presence of all conquerors appearing in my mind, with my body with utmost respect manifested as many particles as there are in the realms, I prostrate perfectly to all the conquerors. Upon each atom are as many Buddhas as there are atoms in the world, sitting amidst their air, the Bodhisattvas. In this way, the entire Dharma expands without exception. I reverentially envision as being filled with conquerors. All inexhaustible oceans of praises to them, with oceans of melody, sounds of melodies, thoroughly expressing the noble qualities of the conquerors, I render praises to all Sugatas. With excellent flowers and excellent garlands, music, ointments, and supreme parasol, supreme butter lamps and excellent incenses, I make offerings to the conquerors. With finest garments, superior fragrance, and powdered medicines equal to Mount Sumeru, and with all exalted and supreme arrangements, I make offerings to the conquerors. Also the offerings that are unequaled and vast, through my reverential envisioning, I offer to all the conquerors. Through my strength of faith in the noble conduct, I prostrate and make offerings to all conquerors. Under the power of desire, hatred, and ignorance, with my body, speech, and likewise with my mind, whatever negativities that I have committed, I confess each one of them individually. The merits of all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, the solitary realizers and those on the path of learning and beyond, as well as the merit of each and every being, I rejoice in all of them. All those who are the lamps of the world systems of the 10 directions, who have successively attained the stages of awakening free from attachment, to all those protectors I request to turn the unexcelled wheel of Dharma. To those wishing to display the attainment of parinirvana, for the purpose of bringing benefit and happiness to sentient beings, for kalpas as many as atoms in the universe, I beseech them with my palms joined together to remain. For having made prostrations, offerings, and confessions, for rejoicing at their virtues, and for requesting to teach, whatever little merit I have accumulated through these efforts, I dedicate them all for the awakening of all sentient beings. Page 29. Nāsi tam chen de wai chen gi shin thai rai dul ne serenge sa je la rin chen na so zin be ya le chen ban den de we lu dai jai ke nin kun chang pai be den bai bai ji ro ye yen chen re ze dan tu chen to dun du pai den sang ge be mai ge cha tu jan sen da jom cho ge koro ge kun du be dan ni chen nam la ni ne cha che jan cho sem cho ge cha zi lu dan long che te me be che dan ran shen nyam be de tong sha ge la ye ran che koro koro jin du nyang en da wai me barai ten shu ne da da ma juru sem chen tham chen la di chen bara do kun do tu je ze de son sai be ge zai jan chu ngo chen de du je ton wara juru man tha de wai ching ge shin do ge wara Sho. Back to page 29. All phenomenal existence are the Devachan pure realms, equal to the atoms in the universe. Upon the golden earth is an immeasurable palace of myriads of jewels, with waterfalls, joyful songs, and birds with melodious sound, everything resounding solely the truth of the noble ones. On the right and left are Avalokeshwara and Vajrapani. In front is the glorious Buddha, lotus-born, and hosts of bodhisattvas and arhats surrounding in the back. To the one who is the quintessence of all conquerors, I go for refuge and cultivate bodhicitta from my heart. I prostrate and offer my body and wealth continuously. I confess all negativities and downfalls, whether by natural or ethical. I rejoice in the virtue and request you to turn the wheel of dharma, and request to remain stably without passing into nirvana. Look upon all motherly sentient beings and me, in this life, in future lives, and in Bardo, with great compassion. I dedicate the root of merit accumulated in the 3 times for awakening. As soon as the conditioned factor of this life comes to an end, may we be born in Devachan pure. Om Mama Rani Jivente Swaha, Om Mama Rani Jivente Swaha, Om Mama Rani Jivente Swaha, Om Mama Rani Jivente Swaha. Om Mama Rani Jivente Swaha, 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 Om Mama Rani Jayante Sa 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 Om Mama Rani Om Mama Rani Jayante Sa 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 Om Mama Rani Om Mama Rani Jayante Sa Om Mama Rani Jayante Sa Om Mama Rani Jayante Om Mama Rani Jayante Sa 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 Om Mama Rani Om Mama Rani Jayante Sa 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 Om Mama Rani Jayante Om Mama Rani Jayante Sa 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 Om Mama Rani Om Mama Rani Jayante Sa 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 Om Mama Rani Om Mama Rani Jayante Sa 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 Om Mama Rani Om Mama Rani Jayante Sa. You can carry on reciting the mantra Om Mama Rani Jayante Swaha. Then I will just explain why we are doing this practice on new moon. So keep on reciting as you keep on reciting with your mind and your breath, and with your ears you can listen to what I'm saying. So, and with your mind you can focus on the visualization. New moon is the end of the month. Although the word says new moon, whole cycle of the moon completes on this day, and starting tomorrow another moon rises of the new month, new lunar month. It's one complete cycle, just like having been conceived and being born, and when we die, one complete cycle of a life is perfected or it's completed. And this is like one cycle of a month. It's like the end. It's like the completion of one cycle. Likewise, from dawn till midnight, then there is one complete of a day. And during the night, it is when our life force is completed. During the end of the month, which is the new moon, our life force is completed. So we see, just like how the moon starts from the first, with this the sliver, and then goes on to full moon, completely waxing, and then again waning down, and then down to the new moon when it's totally dark. So this is one complete cycle. That is when the life force of every life force is coming to an end. And when we don't revive that, then that life force is completely lost. And like spirits and our karmic debtors and so forth, who are waiting for our life, expecting for our life to end and so forth, they can attack at that time, and our life force can be stolen at that time. So it's very important that we do this practice every day during the night, before we fall asleep during the night, because that is the time when our life force is stolen. If you can remember of the Buddha, then our life force is again revived and strengthened. Likewise, during new moon, our life force is shortened, and if you can remember the Buddha and again bring in our mind the qualities of the Buddha, then it is strengthened again. Then our life force and our longevity kind of prevails or goes on. So that is the importance of why we need to practice. And why I chose this particular practice of the Trikaya. This is Chapje Dujun Rinpoche's mind treasure. Here we are practicing Buddha Amitabha, who is the Adi Buddha, we say, the primordial Buddha, the Buddha who never knew confusion. So the primordial Buddha, manifesting in this emanation of the infinite life and infinite wisdom as Buddha Amitayas. That's why we are reciting the Amitayas mantra. Buddha Amitabha is in the center. On the right hand side is Chandrasekhar. On the left hand side is Bodhisattva Vajrapani. Then in front is Guru Rinpoche. So these are the visualization that we do. And surrounding them are the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 3 times and the 10 directions. And Dharma protectors and protectresses. Lama, Yidam and Dakinis, all of those are surrounding in that way. They all are the embodiments of the refuges, the quintessence refuge. To them, then with our body, speech and mind, we humbly offer our prostrations and take refuge, and then confess all of our negativities, rejoice in all the virtue of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Arhats, solitary realizers, and then all individuals and so forth. And we request the Buddhas not to pass into parinirvana, but to remain for the benefit of all sentient beings. We request the Buddha to turn the will of Dharma to dispel the darkness or the ignorance of all sentient beings. And then we dedicate all of the merit that we have accumulated for the benefit of all sentient beings, that they attain the ultimate Buddhahood, like that. So this is the practice. So Chapje Dujun Rinpoche revealed this treasure, but he kept as a secret for a long time. Then when the time was right, he revealed this treasure. So this is a very, very special treasure. We have so many deity practice. Now why do we choose this to practice during new moon? is because of the reason that I mentioned. So it's a very, very powerful practice. Bring it in your mind. Think of the primordial Buddha, Amitabha, here in the manifestation or in this display of the infinite life and wisdom as Buddha Amitayas. On the right hand side, Chenrezi, on the left hand side, Vajrapani, in front Guru Rinpoche. Then the entire Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and the Yidams and the Dhammapalas and protectors and protectresses and all bound ones and so forth surrounding. So in front of that one, then we recite Om Amarani Dzvinte So, 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 Om Amarani Om Amarani Dzvinte So, 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 Om Amarani Om Amarani Dzvinte So, Om Om Amarani Dzvinte So, Om Amarani Dzvinte So, Om Amarani Dzvinte So, Om Amarani Om Amarani Dzvinte So, 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 Om Amarani Om Amarani Dzvinte So, 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 Omamaran zende zo mamaran zende zo mamaran zende zo mamaran zende zo mamaran zende zo. Then page 34. Now we're chanting the aspirational prayers to be born in the Sukhavati, the blissful pure realm of Buddha Amitabha. Okay, page 34. De jin shamba da jamba yang da ba zombe sangye gombo ba do me ba la cha tselo che do chum so cho jinge la to se de ne ni man no ge choren da me jite mambe pare na chunze dendo pambe yusai na nambaran dambe shingam dewai dage chumboro mige manton ya ranse sewe yelai lamerse tenai chomden gewai bai me pemai rage dochen sejem Ulai zudur shablai korloi soi tenzai soni peje gechurche Sheche chani nyamjai lungze zi chege namso seje kertoi Pemai tongden dawe denden du jancho shinglai kujai tenzende Tuje chenge jane dalai zi yeso jancho sembai chenre Kundo karpo chayen pe karaze yendo jancho sembai tujendo Ngombo doje tsembe pe maye yene chabjen chaja dalai So sumbo rigel humbo jen hange lene lame jumbenko Jancho sembe gelon jewai bung kunchan serdoi tsendai pejege Chöge namson söje serlai me gö chalai neren kemeche Dage kusum gebe chatse loi chekuna Chaye ze le droi chen re ze yang droi chen re ze wai je wai ja Chaye ze le droi mai te yang droi mai je wai ta ja Tuge ze le droi pe mai jo yang droi uge je wai ta ja ge Che ku bai me lai cha ze loi sangye chen ge nen sen de droi Semchen kun lai tsewe tato ze Semchen kun ge ye lai gang drenpe Nando gang ju tato tuke ken Semchen kun ge tato gang met Tato madre so so ne lai sen Kun ke yu pai me lai chan tse lo Che ban sa me che pai mato bai Ke lai de chen me lam tap sek Dewai chendere kewe melamdo bardor jene shingdere drembaraso Drembai yembai melai chanse loi keke kutse kyabai dramen Nyange medai tatai ngan son shoye kelai tseche gyupe setamna Leki nambara membai mato pe tseze payan loja tupada Dumen chewai male do barason Kombo tsebai melai chancelo Tonson jikten rabjam drame pai rinchen ge kanke veje Bai membe tsendai dewai chen Tene debe talmo jarjene Tane dewe sanam chewar son Deche ye bai melai ge chan Mebe tsentene kaje mebe ninkon rupe ten Lenje tsamje de bai ke bai nai Dene jancho lamle cherme do Gombo by me lai chansen lo sange yun by me be tsendeni Deni janshu ningbo mato baray bu me mi ke rinne sangbar Tserai kundu tsulchen namdai ju deshe yun by me lai chansen lo Tagi ludan longje nge tsara che nge su jurwe che bai che che Yudru trashe tse tai rin chen de ne drupa tong sum jik tengi Ling she re rai ne dai che wai jai la lu mi ye long che tam jik Lo ye lang te wen pai me lai bu da lai pin che tu je to ge je Pa me to dran da so dro ken ge to pai me be du ne da te So che ma je len dai me chan se le ke me ge sum bo Tama tse zo ngak chan wai nga ge me ge shen bo yin ton lo Nap sem ne sen lo parata wai te ye ke me ge sum bo to lo sha Pama lo ben da chom se bai dai ge we kulai ngen sem ke bai Tsame nga ye le sa tono shai ge loi ge tsu se dan tsu ma ka Kuzu che ten lakan shik pai soi ni we tsame dik je tono Kuncho lakan son rai ten son soi pan she tse tsu ne ze la son pa Che pan le ngen sa pai tono shai kam sum sem chen se le dik che Chanchu sembai namla kurpai tai de me de chen sabai tholo sha Kiwe penyen de be ne me dai nge we dung e tse tse la son Te chan me de she tse ye sambai Tsa me nga we tu we lengen pa Tal me lengen sabai tholo sha Pamba je dan lama chusum Pang tong so sha ne je de tse nga so tar chul trim chal wai to lo Na bo che je tong wa nga ge jang sem la pa nyam ba to lo Tsa tong chu che yan lai bom bo ge sang ai dam se nyam ba to lo sha Tong bai ma ju mi ge le je pai me stan che dan chang tong la so Ranjin khana matwe dik pa dik ton ma she tolo La son tom na yai de ye dom bai dam se sum ma she Che pe ton wa po pa tolo shai Je pai me na sha be me dai pe Ngar je dik pa kondo do son tarai Ngo sai jik trai je pai chen be sha Chinche dom se me nai me dai pe Chinche son lai bab chan mi ge le Tani mi ge sem lai dam cha sun De she bai me bai se je Da ju yon su da bara chinche loi Shin ge ge wa che bai te be se De la cha do mi ge sem bai ne Ni ne ga we je su ye rang De se nam nyam do to para son de chere papa nam dan so ke ye ke wa gan ro kun la ye rang o la me jang cho cho to sem ke do den ja se ze la ye rang o mi ge cho po pang pai ge wa chu shen ge so chai chen bai tang wai dan dom ba song jin den baram ra wa Khenpa dom dang shin del drang par ma den dang den be tam je de bai chu Chan dang ning je gom shin chen lai che ge wa de nam kun lai ye rang Cho cho je ten rab jam tam che na zo san ge ne ring po ma lem ba Te da nam lai che ke kor lo ni ja chen ne do kor wa ra da ge Ngon she tu ke de den ken para se Sangye jang sen ten ze ge we she Nyang en da wara she kun de da la Nyang en be da shu para se wa De chen da ge de sum ge wa nam Dro wa sam chen kun ge den do ngo Kun chan la me jang chu nyur to ne Kam son kor wa don ne tu juru Tang lai min jur ne tse dere du me che wai chok ge she Ne me lang tsoi ge pe lu to den Pal joro ze me yang ge gang ga tar Dudru tsewa mechen dam che che, sambe den guen che den ye shen ru, den dan ro lai pendo ja chen ru, mille den dan den ba ru, barai sho, dan 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 lai re to guen den ne tse ben chur ma, Trube sange pai men ge loin ge den korge Dundun son jambara shoy de ton ye ga na wai ke Shue dunge me ba shoy jancho semba chegen Zutre topke nam kara jen de wa chen do trowa ye Lam den lam na jambara shoy ngun son dunge selam Lame de ke me ta joy de la ta sem ke wara shoy Tomai mene date barai korwa dena yun re Delai chowai ke wara shoy mine miro ke chocha Ke ga na che dang me nyoy dunge nyingma barshe Medan haye de ke de do dan trepe se jendo Te pa putsam me bar shoy nidu zenro tundro Metai chumai me lam she cha jen putsam me bar shoy Sacha yuri kankim dai me lam yuge kankim Madro she bara shoy tarme korwe janson Nechen chenne tarwa she dewa chenge shengam Chide me bardra bara shoy chajen chewai kunchen Jage nine tarwai shen nuke choge namka Jigden kamne drame pai keche yulla drejene Dewa chendo chembar shoy diro sangye pan Monsun shube shantone dripa tamche da parasho Kene shiye chonjur pai me do pe me ningpo Zute ke walen bar shoy ke chene la luzone Tsembe dembe luto shoy mi ke dobe tezom Lodra ngaje barda to nandere deke longche den Sangye sunne tena yae me to kane mi chewar Sangye sheljel chiwe ken de drada la mi jonsho Ke ma tato me to che ye bar me ke shelton Senam topdan zutruge la pe tilne chepete Sami chabar jene sangye korche chebarsh Dese dejen sheba de chaye chane golaja Chancho lungten tobar shoy zabdan jatse cheten Ranjun minchen drower shoy chenre sedan tu chento Kese tuo namne ke chenje lakshen jezonsh Nenre shindo chocho ye sangye janse pame Veba me ba che ba dan shingdere tachere jembe Deda kunlai nyingkoro shin cheke dutse to parasho Zucho tobai me ba ye ngwenge shingdan pelden Le ra zodan to poke nga dro denda nam su dro Mike rinjon denye dro nam na la so sangye Wadbo shu choba dume cheje ne gomo chewa chene do katse me parale parash Pota lada chanlo che ngaya lingda uge yu Trugu shingam chewa charai chenre zedan jalmat Chador pechun chewa jai jejen cheba janso che Wanda damga zamo shu nyudo rangne dechen Tobai me bar chimbar shoy nege nedo tralo so Thaye mege salwara ton sonjo jinje labjen Chudu shingdara chimbar shoy kazan deye kelbe yu Dewa chinge shangche te kelpa drame chiwan Tato shingde zembar shoy jamba nezon me pemba Kazan deye sange nam jikten denay nam jens Zuzhu topke derwong ne sangye chetren damchen ne Laryan dechen shingam su tobai me bardro warai sho Jodon chai hingi chu tsaje sangye shingenge Yenten ge bai tamche chikdon pai shingam kunlek pepalanami Dewai chingi shingdere kewara shoy rinchen saje kenam laktul tak Yangshin jache sejen yuzer baray nena neje tegna parje Dejan yang be shing dere ke wara sho rinchen de ma le dro pa sam shi Loma da za debu rinchen gen de ten trupe jan so kenim Sabdan ja che che ke dronam droi dong tsar chenpo shing dere ke wara sho Pechu chulon yin lai ge de ma yin de jin du tse truke zengbon Rinchen na dun temke pagu kore me to pe ma drijin de borde pe ma uzer panto me ba chu uzer tsela chu ba sangye gen ya sen chenpo shing dere ke wara sho me kom ge dan yen son dra me dra yen mon dung e de sum ne dan den dra dan u kon tap tsela son Shingdara tema nyo dewa chenpo shingdara ke wara sho Bime me chengal ne ke wai me kunchang me to pe me bob ne tru Tamche kulle ke pal zek doi ula tso toro la so tsembe ke Ngun she chenga kun la nga e yen te pa me shingdara ke wara Rangjong rinchen na tso she ye kan che de long che ye la jembe chong Tsedru mige gyudu lunge dro nga ke me chen datu zimba Kande che chen la pe telne jun tam chen la me te chen che la chen Deke kunjung shing dere ke wara sho dre chen lunge me to cha chen Shing dang pe mo chulong tam che le yedu e su dra dre ro re Long che che pe timpong datu jun bime me chan tru pe jam me tso Lamo dume tantu chen du para de chen rin chen she ye kan Nelora de chen rin chen che san ten Darza dume mel ten ye dan Cha dan jun shin chulon romo soy Te pa de na nyen be chen ra do Mi de chen na nawara dra me dra Du tse zombo shilon de nam Do drang kan de la de tara jun Ye chen du pe shen de ke wara Shinde zobe sangye upai me ke pa drame nyange medash Dese de ye shabdrin je parasho namsir yopai me de shurash Kya pa gange lunge che mani nige badu temba nipe Gelsa chenre zedai midre shin de ye yun la damche zimbarasho Sirla damche nipe torang lai chenre zedeng om parasangye Sangye uzer kunle pampa ye petse gepo shejara julpetse Sheltai chenjin damche nyambara shoy kutse kepa jewa tatik Bumtra gusho tsadro shumpetse tato shabjin nyankoro jepada Mije sungye damche zimbara shoy nyangen dene deye tempa Kalpa donchur drodan jewa trai Bumtra sumne detse tsenzenche Tuchen top dan tatu midre shoy dene tuchen top de sange Rabdo tempa ni yente norbo tsepe gyabor jur Kutse tempa chenre zidanyam sange deye tatu shabdin Chepe chechen damche kunzen shoy dene dage tse de jemat Shinkam deyam dage shingshen do lame zope sange tobar Zosangye ne tsepa me ba taray tsente tsamge drokun minchen dro Chupa drame drowa drembar soy bime lundro droden pamesh Dejen sheba tsedan senam dai yente yeshe sije tsemepa Cheku nawa taye upa me tsedan yeshe pame chomden Kanshi keke tsene suzen pai ngenge leke name matoba Mecho dutse nejen sembo soy jikpa kunle choba tupas Dage keke tsenzen chatse we jikdan dunga kunle chatse Tashe punzon sobar chenje loy sange kusun nebe jenla Chine mejor dembe jenla dai gede meche debe jenla Cheta melam tabjen rum parai sho Sangye kunla Teta penza dire awa boda ne so Chantse lo namo manju shri namo swashi Namo utam shri soha Songye no taye dan Yesun jo tuje chenpo dan Yendu senpai tujen tom nam lai Sangye jansen pame korge Deke ngo tsarat patoy me paye Dewa chenje chawe shingam der Dajin dini tsepe jurmai tai Kewai shingen barmai chenpai Deroi kene nante shentong shoy Deke dage melam tabande Chojo sangye jansen tamche ke Gene drobar jinje natos Teya ta penza drea awa bodane soha Sijin gon tsoni tsolai jeye rang Dage de son ge sa pai Kenjo som lai chen pai Gewe ten pai penjur che Gewa sim chen kun lai ngo Droken sangye topjuru che Ge san tam che che do Dage chun lai minjuru che Dene dane tsozon te Tsere neme nyam toi pe Tsede sa chu nenjuru Namje tsepe chun mai taek Dewa chendu ke juru che Kene pema kache te le ten de lai sangye shu Jancho tomne jesendo Tuben roa jem barasho. Okay, now we can skip this Chandrezi practice because we already did that. So the Sambhoga Kaya Chandrezi practice is already done. So now we go to Nirmana Kaya Guru Rinpoche. On page 117, 117. Just a moment. Okay. What's patatan bela? Patatan what's to me chkato. Okay, page 117. Emaho, the sphere of reality is all pervasive and extends greatly. Infinite appearance of primordial wisdom extends everywhere. The clouds of Vajra music of non-duality are displayed. May we be born in glorious copper-colored mountain. Southwest of here is the fan continent of the Rakshas, surrounded by many terrifying cities, and in the center is the majestic Ruby Mountain, high and splendid. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. On top of the peak that is spacious, vast, and flat, is the marvelous, glorious great mansion that is spectacular, which consists of manifold precious jewels from nature. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. It has 4 corners and 8 facets with an utterly beautiful roof. and gems such as crystal, lapis, ruby, and sapphire radiating brightly. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. It is ornamented with 3 stories, balconies, a skylight, windows, wide doors, 4 gateways, a dharma wheel, an umbrella, and a deer. The coral doors have a lock made of Z and a gate. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the middle there is a 3-tiered pagoda-styled roof of turquoise, emeralds, rubies, diamonds, and so forth, embellished with an overhang and a balcony. The magical gem on top brightly illuminates everywhere. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Various precious half-netted and flowing ornaments are arranged. Half-moon vajras, silk scarves, and fans are swaying. Bells and small bells are naturally ringing with the sound of dharma. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Clouds are completely and utterly condensed in space. These gem clouds of the Bodhisattva's aspiration are filled with beautiful divine sons and daughters. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. All of them raising excellent parasols, victorious symbols and banners, with pleasant music playing and songs of praise being sung. Sainted bath water is sprinkled from immaculate crystal vases. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In all the directions there is a tent, the density of rainbows and garlands of light. A soft rain of flowers all swirl into the form of an exquisite pavilion. A gentle wind carries the fragrance of incense everywhere. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Upon the platform of the desirable qualities, there is an assembly of charming and smiling offering goddesses, with infinite expressions of songs and dance, manifesting in inexhaustible inexhaustible clouds of offerings that pervade everywhere. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. The assembly of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, wisdom holders, and Dakinis that reside in all other realms that are envisioned by oneself come together in that realm like a gathering of dust in the rays of sunlight. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. It is entirely surrounded from the outer perimeter by successive fens of 5 colors such as skull, metal, copper, silver, and gold, and 7 lines of courtyards. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. From inside it is successively ornamented by the bathing pond with water birds and wild animals playing relaxingly in flower pastures. And a river of ambrosia flows through medicine grassland. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. The jewel marshland is filled with golden sand. Precious trees are bent by leaves and fruits. An assembly of emanation birds are singing pleasant Dharma songs. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the last courtyard there are cascading streams of blood. The chunks of the great corpses flow as waves. Various fierce birds and wild animals are turbulent as the wind. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Outside in the dark canyon is the assembly of rakshas and gate protectors. Along with terrifying howling laughter, they hold frightening weapons. Unfortunate ones will not have the opportunity to travel past them. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the center of the palace that has all qualities spontaneously present, upon a pollen bed with 1,000 petals and a precious lion throne, are the spears of the sun and moon of method and wisdom disseminating light. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Over there resides my marvelous sky, the embodiment of all refuges, the enlightened emanation body Padma Sambhava, who overpowers with splendor apparent existence. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. He abides by the observances, his rainbow Vajra body blazes with the glory of the marks and signs. He delightfully smiles with a bright expression, and his loving wide open eyes gaze straight ahead. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. The pure melody of the supreme speech is inexpressible and unceasing. The lion's roar which completes the 60 branches. The sound of this profound and pervasive dharma nectar is distinctive. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. His non-conceptual mind is free from elaborations, and he has the wisdom essence of the inseparability of profundity and clarity. With omniscience, compassion, and power, he protects all beings like his own child. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Around the main one appears an array of his magical display, as the sun and its rays, such as the 5 classes of Tötungsol, the 8 supreme names, and so forth, whatever is in accordance for taming others. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the right front row, the assembly of Indian and Tibetan wisdom holders sing melodious Vajra songs and perform the observances of union and liberation. Within the vast expanse of enlightened mind that is beyond activity and effort, may we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the left front row are the supreme omniscient translators and pandits, individual voices that are in dialogue, translating, explicating, teaching, and listening to the profound subject very clearly without it being mingled together. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the row to the right of the right row is the assembly of Siddhas, the treasure discoverers, performing the wondrous magical drama of showing the meaning of the mind lineage and of deciphering the symbols of the word lineage of yellow parchment. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. To the left of the right row is the assembly of mantric awareness holders, opening the bottle of hexes and directing the arrowhead of activity, grinding the obstructors, maras, enemies, and elemental spirits into dust. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. To the right of the left row are the assembly of Indian and Nepalese Dakinis, whose blissful expressions overflow. They are utterly and perfectly youthful and offer the desirable qualities of great exaltation of the supreme secret. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. To the left of the left row is the assembly of Mon and Tibetan Dakinis, the glorious yoginis enjoying the gathering for the feast wheel of exaltation and emptiness, performing the Vajra dance. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In front, the main one, the Lady Ingchuk is emanating the offering cloud of great exaltation with a complete expression of veneration. She embraces the fortunate ones and reveals the symbolic teachings of the 4 empowerments. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Behind, among the gathered net of 5 colors, are stacked the texts that are the expansive chests for the essence of the supreme vehicle. The natural dharma sound of the special instructions of sutras and tantras are resounding. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. On the veranda are the glorious messengers such as the Ginkaras, Lankas, blazing ones, black sorcerers, and place wanderers, those who exile the Samaya breakers and guard the Samaya keepers as their children. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. At the 4 gates, the 4 great kings and their subjects, and the forces of virtuous protectors gather as a crowd, protecting from obstacles and manifesting billowing clouds of offerings. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. Outside the 8 great emanated Raksha kings, through the communication, policy, and law that distinguishes between good and bad, bring the assembly of flesh-eaters into the dharma. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the 2nd story, in a pavilion, a gathering of 5 lights, is the Sambhogakaya as the Lord of Compassion, the lotus-eyed one, Avalokeshwara, with realms infinite as atoms of the all-pervasive 3 roots gathered around him. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. In the center of the upper story, which is the wisdom realm of emptiness and clarity, the primordial Lord Dharmakaya, the unchanging light Amitabha, is surrounded by the ocean-like assembled retinues, who are his self-dynamic display. may we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. The qualities, arrangements, and the perfect glory of the victorious realms of the three Kayas condensed together, without exception, is the marvelous emanated realm. May we be born in the glorious copper-colored mountain. At the time when I die, may I be free from the pain of massive suffering of the destruction of my vital channels, and without seeing the fearful deluded appearance of the intermediate state, may I be transformed with immeasurable exaltation, joy, and delight. May the assembly of Dakas and Dakinis approach and invite me, they who are holding various kinds of desirable offerings, along with silk roads of rainbows and lights, rains of flower bouquets, banners, umbrellas, various victorious symbols, and manifold musical sounds. May Mother Tsok, who is blazing blue light, saying, "My only child, now let us go to the glorious mountain. Directly take me by the wrist and bring me to the lotus light pure land. May I completely pass instantly like magic through the fearful gate guards, dangerous passages, and so forth, with courageous confidence without any doubt, and see the supreme face of the Guru, the Soul Father. May I manifest the cloud of offering substances of ever-excellent Samantabhadra that is filled with whatever is desired, this sky treasure of the precious mind, letting it pervade extensively throughout all the realms. May I gain the power to please the deities. May I enjoy the celebration of the nectar of the supreme vehicles, together with the assembly of Dakas and Dakinis, passing to the state of wisdom holder without difficulty. May I be enlightened within the expanse of the lotus one's mind. From that may I bring sentient beings equal to the limit of sky without any exception to the glorious city of the Fan continent, through various pervasive enlightened activities, which is the net-like magical dance, according to whatever is necessary to tame them. May all beings who either see, hear, remember, or touch me swiftly gain the excellent opportunity that the glorious Buddha Pemmakara will compassionately embrace them as the extraordinary ones to be tamed, and may they be ripened and liberated by the blessings of the oceans of the precious three roots, and by the infallible truth of phenomena and the nature of phenomena. May auspiciousness descend for accomplishing my pure altruistic aspiration as I wish, without any obstacle. Page 145. Rajam geve shingam janse pe sando pagero Pema ragere once Nubo bagam sebe podam Tujun kebe zebache Sando pagero rekevash Sende natsa tribe doraru Yuye panjo natso chukes Kese zumdan gebe lanso ngon Zando pagero rekevash Kaburo pecho sharwe duze long long nyamgara babchen korwe ze Shenhu garken chean tsejen jo zando pagero Onju guruken chebe damine meto chazen babe dulchena Kingchen dewe garage nambara tse sando page riore kewara Pinso de pe yente namambe kune ze gore genje kandre Nizi choke korlo larje pa sando page riore kewara Reason de pe tsoke dre nai pe mai jone gewe wangbo ye Sabsan senge drachen kunto dro zando page re ke Sange kunge ngoe ngayen je kense yeshe tsombai me beto Mumen duje kamdan yambara jo zando page re ke Yenten janso panta yepe tere dempa tsamge shingdere ujente Sara chinle korlo si jenchen sando page ruroi kewara Kache pema yuze dronkerendo tata nito tsentai jenecha Tene yeshen drube namta chu Nyame guru kedan tsum barasho Sangye kunge ngo kadrin che Ugen rimbo chen lai sewa deb Namje tsede nawai no mai tai Pe ma do ke warai jenge lo Sangye kunge ngo kadrin che Ugen rimbo chen lai sewa deb Namje de nawa no mai tai pe ma do ke wara jenge Sangye kunge ngo ka den che o ge rimbo chelai se wa de Namje de nawa no mai tai pe ma do ke wara jenge lo Okay, now we go to Shower of Blessings talk. So, all the way down to page 179, 180. Shower of Blessings talk. So, if you have Tsok offering set up, you can sprinkle the bumpa water. Yatsen choge ngondro ne pema june she soda kondo kando mambe go kenge jeso gajo ki jinge lamse she so se guru pema se de Johnson, Bema, Gesser, Dombola, Yatsen, Chogen, Drone, Bema, June, Shesuda, Kodo, Kando, Mambe, Goy, Finger, Jesu, Gajoki, Jingle, Loshe, Shesus, Guru, Bema, Sinde. Johnson, Pema Gesa Dombola, Yatsen Chogen Drone, Pema June Shesoda, Kondo Kando Mambe Goy, Kige Jesu Dajoki, Jinge Loshe Shesus, Guru Pema Sinde. Chiyun Gonzan Mo Beban Jobe Machin Ngudru Choze Dechen Kandre So Yeshe Tsoge Jabla Sewa Chinan Sanwe Barche Shiwa Dan Lame Kuse Tembara Jinje Nemo Senge Shiwara Jinje Lo Jeforo Beton Shiwara Jinje Lo Sebe Shera Gebara Jinge Lo Samba Jinje Drupara Jinge Lo Shange Tam Nembe Gen Kazo Ugen Trime Dana Koshe So Langen Den Chugan We Surin Chen Pedon Dange Den Chamne Kundu Ugen Doroje Chan Tsembe Bembara Soge Yum Dan Chayen Doroje Yembe Te Bom Nam Daradan Rinche Rube Genge Ze Renge Lone De Chen Zi Jimbara Korodo Tsa Son Jan So Jin Tarde Jan Lai Tu Je Charabe Dalai Zi Gungo Chime Yeshe Koro Donsho Draben De Cha Pantoze Le Dan Lonche De Sun Gewe Tso Kunzan Chepe Tindo Minebe Tome Nesa De Tum Malub Shai Seche Gyawa Kunge Yendengi Shabda Chibo Gombo Namtara Lai Ningne Yeran De Besel Deshi Sabchen Chachen Barbako Ranchin Gewe Nyepo Kundon Droham Janso Jese Neke Bara Gembo Keke Namtara Jinhet Kachan Drova Jembe Dendo Ngo Chamne Kundu Kense Teshen Twinge Nyingme Chapcho Rimbo Che Ngado Gibe Narshin Dong Shoki Selden Bulai Sewe Tuke Gong Gongbe Longne Tuje Zechongla Meden Dagi Ningla Jinje Lo Tadan Sema Nurdo Dembada Chodan Tunno Ngedro Zendo Johnson, Pema Gesa, Dombola, Yatsen Chogin, Udrone, Pema Junesha Soldier. Kudu Kando Mombe Gore, Kege Jason, Dadroke, Jingle Lopche, Shesose, Guru, Pema Sidi Hung, Jige no Johnson, Pema Gesa, Dombola. Yatsen Chogin, Udrone, Pema Junesha Soldier, Kudu Kando Mombe Gore, Kege Jason, Dadroke, Jingle Lopche, Shesose, Guru, Pema Sidi Hung. Jigin of Johnson, Pema Gesen, Dombola, Yazin Chogin, Udrone, Pema Jonesha Soda, Kondo Kandro, Mambeko, Kege, Jesoda, Druche, Jingin, Lashe, Shesose, Guru, Pema Sideo. Jigin of Johnson, Pema Gesen, Dombola, Yazin Chogin, Udrone, Pema Jonesha Soda, Kondo Kandro, Mambeko, Kege, Jesoda, Druche, Jingin, Shesose, Guru, Pema Sideo. Again of Johnson, Pema Gesen, Dombola, Yatsen Chogin, Udrone, Pema Junesha Soda, Ponto Kandro, Mombegor, Kege, Jeson, Dandruki, Jingin of Shesha Sose, Guru, Pema Sedihum. Again of Johnson, Pema Gesen, Dombola, Yatsen Chogin, Udrone, Pema Junesha Soda, Ponto Kandro, Mombegor, Kege, Jeson, Dandruki, Jingin. Shesose, Guru, Pema Sedihum. Again of Johnson, Pema Gesen, Dombola, Yatsen Chogin, Udrone, Pema Junesha Soda, Kondo Kandro, Mombegor, Kege, Jeson, Dandru, Jingin, Lapshe, Shesose, Guru, Pema Sedihum. Again of Johnson, Pema Gesen, Dombola, Yatsen Chogin, Udrone, Pema Junesha Soda, Kondo Kandro, Mombegor, Kege, Jeson, Dandru, Jingin, Lapshe, Shesose, Guru, Pema Sedihum. Again of Johnson, Pema Gesen, Dombola, Yatsen Chogin, Udrone, Pema Junesha Soda, Kondo Kandro, Mombegor, Kege, Jeson, Dandru, Jingin, Lapshe, Shesose, Guru, Pema Sedihum. Sewan Dambe Lama Yabyunge Jorsamdan Tukane Yesheke Yezerenanga Batanta Chane Rangi Ningara Timbe Jujinje Lampara
As I pray
fervently with devotion, five-colored wisdom light rays like filaments stretching, radiate out from the union in the heart of the Lama Yabinyu. They dissolve into my heart and bless my mind stream. benza guru pema siddhi om mahum 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 benza guru pema siddhi Om le nang se ye she Om ge de chen ye she ren paran juro Shri ye sa sun la tso ge pa kang Omo a hon re Omo a hon re Omo a hon re Oi gen yun gen no jan san Pe mai ge sar dong bo la Ya tsen choi ge nguen zho ne Pe mai zho ne she su zha Korondo kandro mambe koro Ke ke je so da dro ke Te yen so la jen ren na Jin ge lo chen she su se Ne cho de ro jen bo la So che ye she de se jur Chon dan la wan jin koro Ge dan lo jen para che se Chon dan tin mo ngen ro Lama jitsen pema te chen tse Rizin kandro so dan che baye Tsasun kundu gyalwe kel koro la Mege dung shu drabe sewa Tajin gosun ge so long che che De yen ge go ma tsam Kuzan de chen tso ge korlo be Tu se ge je tu dam kong juru je Debso guru rinpo che Jinge lo she rizin kandro so Meden bola chotun ngadro tse Damse nyamsha tamche jangju Shinan samwe bachen yang so drar Jancho bado dharme che tsenchi Tsese nyamto yang datar pe Sambal finge drubar jinge ma Omo ahun benzar guru pema sinde Omo ahun Omo ahun Omo ahun Sum la so so la chen chen she China samwe de chen so shen Tam se nyam cha tam chen to lo sha Ni zen cha ge che ge yang so ro Nyam nin de wa chen pe tu dam kan Cho dan te mong o dru tsen do se Sum la so so la chen chen she China samwe de chen so shen Tam se nyam cha tam chen to lo sha Ni zen cha ge che ge yang so ro Nune dewa chenpe todam kan chodam te mong ru tsendo se Chola chen chen she chenang samwe de chen so chenpe Tam tse nyam cha tam chen to lo sha Ni zen dra ge che gen so dra Nune dewa chenpe todam kan chodam te mong ru tsendo se Damze de chen du si che me jon de chen chen pong Kandroi de chen ge me tso Todam de chen in so Rikwen chanda me jur Nawai taye todam kam Drowai kundul ningje ter Chenre sike todam Kurde senen te tense Pema garwan todam kam Kilpur tso choy choyom Yeshe tso gyal todam Kande chube juchugala Bomcha kando todam Tome tenle zuchugala Damchen che son Dorje tepe damse dam Gawe nyamcha chi che shak China sanwe bache ge Ome wese longdo Chodan ten mong edroka Tendere drope tendere Me jon de chen chen pong Kanjoy de chen ge me tso Todam de chen in so hoika Rikwen chanda me jur Nawai taye todam kam Drowai kundul ningje ter Chenre zike todam Kurde senen te tense Pema garwan todam kam Kilkoro tso choy choyom Yeshe tso gyal todam Kandu chube juchugara Bomcha kando todam Tome tenle zuchugara Damchen che son Dorje tepe damse dam Gawe nyamcha chi che shak China sanwe chege ome veselondo so chodan tenmong droka tsendere drope chenle Choton gawe ranshin te el joro mani korlo ranshin do ne ke sasun do ama sange ke ran shi ni ju shunu ma dang fen shi re par jao are te mo cho ke mi she so enge ze me la ne dewa che la ne kangen den dan pa ne ma gom bar de sang ne ne tom ba ma ye no chine wa me par she par ge je den dam je de wa ne pa are te mo cho ke mi she so lenge ze me la ne de wa che la ne Sing it and do shagi manja tajuno yang mahaje de go dambe Chachok lag yudang Je bana te tabi Ilana shik zinyon Sinam chingi gamu Shintan la pe pe lo me shin le sege e ko jo ge son ya ge de ze bom Lingbo le nyempa ya sun nam da so we etendre la ya de le men tombe Dorje ye Pedro Nanse lama shumpe Etera la beda Mindra de se toe Katen gingane Nyam galoro lempe Ekeche shigedo Dechen pojo mepe Shudenge Madan Kandra Ningte Esengite Jale Chekodrupe Engedrochesho Jale Chekodrupe Engedrochesho Jale Chekodrupe Engedrochesho Ben so Jindara Dev Shin Ha Shanju Sha Chai Gembe Sol Ha She Ngenge Dam Cha Je Jindu Tendra Dam Nyam Ze So So Ta Dan Tse Ma Nyurdu Ben Chumbe Bar Chen Do Pa Dan Chin Le To Me Drum Barai Ze Utishta Balinda Kaye Lame Ne So Ye Gedro Sum Le Zere Karamara Ting Sum June So Rangi Ne Sum Timbe Go Sum Ge Jib Jan Go Sum Tu Ke Dor Jer Karani Nama Korche Dusho Karmati Le Hongi Tsembaru Rangi Ningaratim Belame To Ranse Yereme Lenke Che Korone Guru Jinlai Ke Danchan Sera Tamche Do Shingam Dape Podran Do Lama Derme Dembarash Mige Tenjai Me Paye Nepe Shakto Drupada Kompa Zamon Tuke Che Jinla De Tse Lontosh Kusong Tuke Jinlai Ke Lunga Yesum Mimbada Samu Kezo Namni La Wanto Drupa Jebarsha Loto Duke Tsonam Da Nidem Bache Shuada Kodan Lonche Gepa Ye Samba Ye Jin Druparsha Duche Duche Gantre So Penson So Bene Nido Tenzin Samu Gongche La Tato Drupa Jebarsha Drupa Jebe Jebo Ye Chenle Namshe Drupada Hasin Jendo Kelne Chan Sangye Temba Sumarasho Tembe Sombe Damche Na Zerme Jola Charwarasho Kemba Chola Ngane Ne Toba Chodan Dembarasho Chancho Semge Tendre Ge Kedro Male Wandene Norbutu Dutse Dendan Dembarasho Sangye Temba Darwe Tu Juzen Cheten Gepada Drokun De La Kene Chan Shinkam Tamche Da Parasha Tagi Lunga Yesum Ge Durja Soso Loyondo Kanla Gandu Trube Ko Panto Mepa Jomarasha Tomna Kode Maluku Guru Nida Yermechi Kusun Dudre Mepaye Namken Sange Nyotosho Semchen Sewa De Barasho Lame Jenge La Barasho Idam Gedru Terwarasho Kandru Lungten Je Barasho Chechon Barche Sewarasho Darshin Ge Barasho Semchen Tamche Dejin Ge Barasho Nendan Sendu Chenla Che Barasho Ranjin Dene Ringe Ru Barasho Ranjin Dambe Gewa De Korwa Ngen Song Dong Zhou Mi Sitsaro Larian Mine Jin Chamche Kusum Ngajurasho Gewa Gunge Sanchen Ze Lame Choke Tenbadi Jitara Kala Nisha Jin Gyalkan Yong La Darange Sho Sawa de dange we sawa shin da chan ke ne pel den la me tu gon yong so zo be yen den dan den bara joro je sange ke den ba rimbo che dar jin ge bara je be ke bo to den do joro je Khenpa dan se wa nyu ba sum thara chin le zo be sange su joro je Drowa re drona nebe semchen tamche korwa dunge ge janso chenpo le dralte Nyudo ngomba zoba sange bara juro che Kunzon doro je Okay. Page 219. Emma Ho, in the heart of a blossoming lotus up in the waters of the lake. You are the spontaneously accomplished wisdom, the embodiment of the five Buddha families. O great self-existing Pema Yavyum, surrounded by clouds of Dakinis, to you we pray. Grant your blessing so that our wishes be quickly fulfilled. As a result of our negative actions, whenever we suffer from illness, malevolent spirits and obstacles, warfare, violence, famine, and starvation, then remember your promise that even simply to think of you will immediately consume all such suffering. We implore you from the depths of our hearts, O Lord of Wogen, grant your blessing so that our wishes be quickly fulfilled. To practice devotion, discipline, and generosity, to liberate the mind through hearing the Dharma, and to have dignity, self-control, and knowledge. Make these 7 noble human qualities penetrate the minds of all sentient beings, and so bring peace and happiness to the world. Grant your blessing so that our wishes be quickly fulfilled. When oppressed by illness, suffering, and unwanted circumstances, falling prey to harm and obstruction from negativity and demonic forces, threatened by fire, water, and journeys of great danger. When this life is spent and death arrives, at all these times we have nowhere to turn except to you. Care for us with your great compassion, O great Ogen Guru. Grant your blessings so that our wishes be quickly fulfilled. Desum Sangye Guru Rinpoche Ngodro Kundak Dewa Chenpo Sham Parche Kunsen Dudun Rampoche Sewa Devso Chinge Labdo Se Chinnan Samwe Parche Shiwa Dan Samba Lunge Drupara Jinje Lo Desum Sangye Guru Rinpoche Ngodro Kundak Dewa Chenpo Sham Parche Kunsen Dudun Rampoche Sewa Devso Chinge Labdo Se Chinnan Samwe Parche Shiwa Dan Samba Lunge Drupara Jinje Lo Desum Sangye Guru Rinpoche Ngodro Kundak Dewa Chenpo Sham Parche Kunsu Dudu Rambo Tse Sewa Devso Jingi Labdo Tse Chinnan Samwe Parche Shiwa Samba Lungi Drubar Jinje Lo Desum Sangye Guru Rinpoche Ngodro Kundak Dewa Chenpo Parche Kunsu Dudu Rambo Tse Sewa Devso Jingi Chinnan Samwe Parche Shiwa Dan Samba Lungi Drubar Jingi Lo Sangye Kungi Ngo Kadrin Chen Ugen Rinpo Chenla Sewa Namje Tsede Nawa Numata Pema Vedu Kewara Jingi Lo Sangye Kusum Nepe Chenlab Dan Chenni Mijur Tempe Chenlab Gedin Miche Dube Chenlab Ki Cheta Ngoshen Menlam Dru Parasho Page 224 Om Swasti Ye Ying Dhamma Mishe Dorje So Tapsho Jecha Magani Jedang Zonju Heru Kapel Tedrens Tsasun Gongba Duba Yingne Kul Onse Gongne Lasam Tudembe Rujo Pema Kara Ringloch Minyam Bella Tuke Dadra Wang Akchang Rikpa Zimba Shebe Rodo Pawo Ganghe Tsurtongo Zuke Gaba Dude Kema Ventang Shujung Ongum Tujese Game Tenjung Tudang Dacha Dro Desum Yome Dambe Adarsha Trube Dajin Murdo Charwan Tendru Gombong Dambara Jensel de Lume Concho Zasum Dento Dan Daso Cheche Sewan Dabe Gengme Yejen Drubze Samaya Om Swasti Sangye Peme Tuje Damdonze Ngosar Trube Gesar Shempal Trodur Gewe Shalken Dadra Ko Kazan Durje Senam Baldur Shal Rigzen Yugu Sansum Yejin Wan Selme Chinle Dego Rabjo Sasum Kego Rewa Konjindo Yong Drup Tape Ngowo Shabdense Konjo Sasum Janso Dendo Dan Denga Damchen Chamdra Tutsi Tajan Membe Dendre Hungi Dro Droden Lapchen Gengme Tarachen Sho Om Swasti Tenyo Soza Dechen Dorje Ru Drubze Chime Nyume Yeshes Dudul Pema Teten Heru Ke Nanse Zilnen Tsewan Jinchenpo Jigme Ngagi Wangshu Kense Ter Zapsan Nurbu Zechan Dorje Tome Chinle Nambara Gilwe De Sansum Mishik Tagbara Sojese Vima Ladan Ngadak Chideye Tuje Gome Tuke Damchetar Nidu Tenda Droe Pongnendo Yome Dorje Ngoro Tenjuse Medan Khasam Give Savenga Deni Lume Deshelegeket Chetara Memba Drezan Yurzawe Sasum Trashi Pelge Ze Juru Che Om Swasti Gewa Choyang Yeshe Jume Drime Lingpe Yangse Rabdo Kochen Gertru Sanga Tenzen Cho Kuze Ta Tenze Chen Rabge Sho Om Swasti Tsenla Rezen Jansong Owoni Chimme Soke Dorje Chen Lab Dongse Janna Karja Shabden Chen Labchen Dendro Zeba Tarachen Sho Om Mama Rani Zivende Swaha Om Swasti Lume Jamne Janso Jindoyi Jingme Tupten Chinle Palbarak Shabe Mishe Kaja Rabden Lapchen Dendro Sheden Tarachen Sho Om Swasti Drubju Shije Temba Zimbe Da Dingre Wangdu Choki Trube Kutse Sete Bardo Rabden Shempen Leje Chinle Lundro Sho 238 Lama Go Gamzang Wara Senwa De Chondo Kuse Ring Wara Senwa De Chinle Darjin Ge Par Senwa Lama dan drewa me bara jinje lo pende jungwe ne jigbo temba yunre ne ba dan temba zimbe kebo. Kutse gesen den juru che donga ketsu sanla manorowa keshen rubne rigzin jubes. Tupten ningbo sanga nga juru pe temba pelge zamling chap juru che pe me ringlu nga juru zogba che nge den ningbo shingta durjum. Gange zabdara temba siteva minno shadan drube zin juru che palden lame kutse rabden chin tembe jinda nga tanda. Chese minno norbe gesendre soke gewe temba ge juru che ken lo che sum ring lo che zamling sasum chabar. Doju chosun nawa da midre desum gele sho. Nandra riksum tanga che kui nga kudan yeshe ropa jamle. Zapsan nal jor chembu nyamlen la yerme tuke tigle ro chik sho kewa kuntu yangda lama dan dalme cheke pella long chek. Inden razon den palden lame go panyur to sho. Om Benzai Guru Pema Sindhi 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 Om Benzai Guru Pema Tejinsa Benzar Samaya Za Sindhi Pala Om Benzai Guru Pema Tejinsa Benzar Samaya Za Sindhi Pala Om Benzai Guru Pema Tejinsa Benzar Samaya Za Sindhi Pala Okay. Allah ho everybody. Please enjoy Tsok. Very, very auspicious new moon. We are entering the 6th month of the Dhamma Chakra anniversary month. So everybody, wishing you all an excellent health, and then may this life bring you the accomplishment of rainbow body. Okay, touch the leg, everybody. Okay. Everybody stay well, then take good care of yourself, and then this will come to an end. Don't worry, everything will end, and then we'll all meet together happily. And in the meantime, don't forget to keep on practicing, cultivate love and great compassion, and send all your love and prayers to sentient beings, okay? Okay, then let's see who all...
Nobody.
Hey, happy.
Looks like nobody's there. Only using the plug. There's 15 people I see, but I don't see anybody's wishing. Anybody saying anything.
Usually Tsering will say when very few people, then today there's nobody here.
There's 50 people, I said.
There are 15 people online, but we have no idea who all are there.
Hello or anything, they are so quiet.
Hi, Michelle. Michelle from Canada. Alex, how are you? Eugene is there and Tsering is there. Trupakula is Tsering.
Lindsay is there.
Lindsay, hi Lindsay. Watson, how are you? Michelle. 저런 성자. Oh, Ramla is there. Ramla says, me too.
So Sonam is there too.
Hi, Usa Sonam, how are you? Atadan Usa가 tashtele shina. Tamchingen, lekpani. Tsok lekpan je, then shui. Kota tsetten hantelaya, kota tsetten maruma. Hi, Leroy. Thank you for bringing our stuff to Lama. How are you? Hey, good, yeah. Keep practicing, yeah. Good to know Alex and Lindsay are doing well.
가서 좀 쉐빙은 되고.
Yummy lo. Yummy lo se. Good practice with you all. It was nice. What's that? Neck one tray. Okay, so everybody enjoy and then have a very good night, and then we'll see you soon. Oh, yeah. Wonderful, good. I wanted you to take pictures with the statue delivered, but it's okay. Because we brought the statue actually. We were supposed to bring on our first trip from Bhutan, but we had our bags were overloaded and we had to leave some of our bags. So the second time we went, we brought back. So then immediately after we got here, we had lockdown. So it was all the time over here. I'm happy that you brought to Lama Sonam. Okay, so everybody, thank you very much for joining, and then we'll see you soon. Okay, touch to the lake and good night.
See you every 6 p.m.
Yeah, see you at 6 p.m. every day.
Online.
Okay, bye touch to the lake. Bye now.